A major part of fact-checking today involves verifying photos and videos, which are often shared out of context on social media. There are a few simple tools that fact-checkers can use to verify images. Reverse image search is one of the most essential. There are numerous reverse image search engines out there, like Google, Yandex, Tinai, Bing, and Baidu. They're very easy to use. You just upload a photo and the search engines identify clues in the picture to try to find if and where it has been published on the web before. For example, let's take this post. It was shared on social media in Sri Lanka with calls to pray for the 250 people that were killed in suicide bomb blasts on Easter Sunday 2019. The photo on the bottom seems to show a mass funeral. Let's use reverse image search to see what we can find out about this photo. First, crop just the photo and save it. Then upload the file to the search engine. In this case, we'll use Google. Google first pulls up several images that it guesses are similar to yours. Below that, it shows you a list of pages that include your exact image. What you want to do now is search through these results until you find a clue that leads you to the original image. In this case, we hit gold pretty quickly with an article from the Irish Times. The article features the same photo at the top. Note that this article was published in 2015, several years before the Easter Sunday attack, and the caption under the photo says it was taken even earlier, back in 2006. It describes Sri Lankan mourners burying coffins with 61 victims killed in a bomb attack in northern Sri Lanka in June 2006. The caption also credits the photo to AFP. We can double-check by searching for the photo in the AFP archives. Let's type in a keyword from the caption, like the name of the location. And here it is. The caption includes the same information as the caption in the Irish Times. So now we know that the photo does not show a funeral for the victims of 2019's Easter Sunday attack, but for victims of another tragedy nearly 13 years earlier. If you go back to the reverse image search results, you'll see that these also include a link to a fact check. If an image has already been fact-checked by a media organization, these debunks usually feature prominently in the results. We've shown you how to do a reverse image search on a desktop, but you can also do them on your mobile phone. First, save the image you want to verify. Then, in your mobile browser, go to images.google.com. Then click the three-dot menu and select Desktop Site. Click the camera icon and upload the image. If you've got a Google Chrome browser on your phone, it's even easier. Just hold your finger on it until a pop-up menu appears and pick Search Google for this image. Note that different search engines like Google, Tinai, Yandex, Bing, or Baidu can give you different results. So if you don't find what you're looking for right away, try another one. The quality of the image itself can also affect the results, like whether it's in high or low resolution, or whether part of it has been cropped, for example. Now, let's try an example. Let's say you spotted someone sharing this photo on social media and they claim that it was taken in Beirut after the big port explosion. Would that be true? And if not, what does this photo actually show? Okay, let's say you used Google to do your reverse image search. You upload the photo and you get a bunch of results. Some of these are articles that use the photo but didn't include a caption or attribution. This BBC article, however, did include a caption under the photo. The article is from 2014 and the caption reads, "The Syrian army is surrounding rebel-held areas in Aleppo and cutting off supplies." So this is not a photo of the Beirut blast in 2020. It's a photo taken in Aleppo, Syria in 2014 or earlier. The photo is credited to AFP, so we can find the exact date in the AFP archives. It was taken on November 13th, 2014. We'll be showing you a lot of examples using AFP images, as it's quite common for agency images to be misused like this. But of course, remember that images from all sorts of sources can be taken out of context. So now we've seen how to do a reverse image search for a still image, but what about for a video? That's where InVid We Verify comes in. It's a powerful toolbox for video verification, which AFP helped to develop. You can download it as a browser extension. To see how it works, let's look at an example. Say you're trying to figure out where this video was filmed. Under the Keyframes tool, you enter the video's URL. It then generates a number of keyframes. Note that if it doesn't work using the URL, you can also download the video and then upload it to the tool. Then you can click on those keyframes to carry out reverse image searches. If you don't find any useful results with the first keyframe you try, keep going and try more. Some keyframes will give you more results than others, especially those with more details in them. In this case, we quickly find interesting results, like this link to an article by The Independent. It explains that this is exclusive footage published by AFP that shows the start of Chinese military drills in a stadium near the border with Hong Kong. Keyframes is the tool you'll use most often, but InVidWeVerify offers a range of tools you can explore. For example, you can also use the magnifier tool to magnify an image or to flip it and conduct a reverse image search from there. This can be useful because online users sometimes flip an image before using it out of context. Now, let's try an example. Take this video. By using InVidWeVerify, can you figure out where and when it was filmed and what exactly is going on? When you put this video into the tool and click on the first keyframe, you get several interesting results. One is an article on a site called Foot the Ball, which covers football news. It explains that the video shows a Nigerian amateur footballer who is attempting to get into the Guinness World Records by riding 64 miles with a ball on his head. The article also includes a video by AJ+, which uses the same footage, which was filmed by AFP. AJ+ also added text that specifies that the video was filmed in Lagos on November 20th, 2016. If you then search for the man's name, you'll find lots of other local and international news reports covering this story. Now let's talk about tools that can help you extract metadata from images. Metadata is information that recording devices, phones, tablets, or cameras, encode onto pictures and videos. It varies, but usually includes the time and date that the image was taken. Sometimes it includes a location, the name of the device, and settings like aperture and shutter speed. Note that metadata can be manipulated, for example, to change the date or time. So as always, you need to double check. It can also be stripped from visuals. Social media platforms strip metadata from images, so if you download a photo from, say, Facebook or from WhatsApp, you won't find any useful metadata. You'll need to obtain the original file. There are numerous tools that you can use to check metadata. Here's a list of a few of our favorites. Using these sites is simple. You simply upload an image and read the results. For example, let's see what metadata we've got in this photo file. We'll use InVidWeVerify's metadata tool. We upload the image and look at the information it gives us. We can see it was shot on a Huawei phone. We also have technical details on exposure, etc. And we can see when it was taken, August 21st, 2019 at 11:47 a.m. Even more interesting is the location info. The photographer had their geolocation settings on, so we can see the latitude and longitude positions. We can use these positions to find out where the photo was taken. Using a GPS coordinates converter, type in the latitude and the longitude. Make sure to check the right cardinal directions, north or south, east or west. Then get the address. You can see it on the map. You can insert the address into Google Maps if you prefer to view it there. In this case, you can see that the photo was taken in Kenya. Now you try it. See what you can find out about this image. So let's see the results. You take the photo file and upload it to one of the metadata extractor tools. We see that it was taken on September 14, 2020 at 3:28 p.m. with the first generation iPhone SE. There are geolocation coordinates, so we can also find out where this was taken. Enter them into the GPS coordinates converter and find the location. You can put the address into Google Maps if you like. If we zoom out, we see that the photo was taken in the town of Boulogne-Billancourt, just southwest of Paris. In this video, we've shown you 3 tools that are essential to your fact-checking toolkit: reverse image search engines, InVidWeVerify, and metadata extractors. While they're relatively simple to use, learning to wield them efficiently and to their full potential can take some time, so make sure to practice and practice some more.